Welcome to Sunshine Heavy Industries. My name is TSB. Today we're going to build the daily ship for Monday, 17th of August, 2026. Okay, of course, so we are jumping top and bottom armor. Okay, we do have kind of sandwich situation. 3 fuel, 32 thrust, fast boy, with a bit of radar. And a little bit of firepower and command, but no cargo, no passenger ships. Fast and on the spot. Okay. Let's look at the engines first. I mean, obviously you have to drop the FTL core. That's a given, and for 32 it would be 16 apiece, which would be 2 18s. I mean, that's a straightforward situation with how this thing is set up. Fuel will have to be worked around anyway, so yeah, it's not that big of a concern right here, right now. Maybe even we can maybe even do something of this persuasion. I mean, radiation is still going to spike all around. I'm going to go with a heatsink straight up. I think that's the way to go. 120 energy is going to be tricky, because it's 3 of these bad boys. But at that point I can go with the reactor. And then we have the obvious problem of... I don't want to have that exposed though. It's a bit of a... What's your range? Radiation range of 5. Reactor's radiation range is 6. So we are going to go forward. Reactor will go to the aft. I'm going to move it one up. I just don't want to have it exposed to space, even though it's not a requirement. That's such a weakness. I'm immediately going to do something about it, so... That's the usual. Maybe even go with something like that. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Do you want a slim or a fat boy? Fuel tanks are going to kind of dictate that. I mean, I can do this and that, which is not going to be... I thought that I had a 12 option as well. I don't. Oh, I do. A tank cylinder is a 12 option. That would be kind of weird. Do I want to do like heavy asymmetry? Because if I want to do heavy asymmetry, I can go completely different direction. Because this is a block. But I could have these completely separately. It's the only thing I have to have it connected. Like, I have to have it connected somehow. But we can be... We can be a bit more creative with what we're doing here. Obviously the command can go at the top. And it's not like... I mean, command can go all the way to the top here. And just taper off. It's gonna go to move anyway. There. I was thinking pod, but that... it's not going to work, will it? Because a pod is like a... sticking out like a sore thumb kind of situation. Never really found a good spot for it, per se. Okay, so technically I can move it to 1 in. It's not going to be pretty. Don't have any illusions about that. The problem is that the other, like, this would be the other tank, and that's just not going to fly. With everything else I need to add to this to make it functional. This is also a problem, like, this needs to come... It's really have to be like that. So that it works. I would go even as far as this. Man, I just can't make the tank cylinder work. No matter how hard I try. Because it's such a standing on its own kind of part. And I would have to either have it up front, like so. Because obviously then I would want to have something like that. This one would have to move in. There is no reason to have it that way. I can pull that one in. And now we're working on with the kind of inner surface of the whole thing. So firepower is the only thing that I'm missing. Well, no, fuel as well, but firepower. There's going to be an undersling, which would be a tenor. But here I have the same problem, like this is going to be unshielded. It doesn't really work that well. If it's this kind of setup, I would have to go with something... something that's a little bit taller. And now I have to build out whatever this is going to be, right? So in a sense I could go... Man, this is going to be a mess, especially section-wise and in the thumbnail. Hi, thumbnail in the description. So I don't even have anything to put here. It's just going to be, just have to be scaffolding, really. And that's a bit scuffed, I'm not gonna lie. Fortunately, we don't have import tariff, so we can go a bit bonkers and fill it out. Right, how much am I missing? 6 fuel. Obviously, I can go tank hull at the top here. But still not enough, huh? Well, pulling this thing in, and I have the same problem here. Like this is not working with the oral shape, so I have to pull it in with a curve, and there would have to be something here. So I could go the odd fuel tank here and there, or scratch this fuel tank because we will have enough space to work with here. Right. I need 6. There is 6 inside. I need to kind of do some proper armoring here, so it doesn't even need to be there. Would it make sense to pull this off here like that? It kind of works. It kind of works. I'm not hating it. Kind of works. And now can do the 2 armor up top. And now just fill it out with the fuel pods. And I can do individual tanks here. Alright, I have to... Dumbass, I have to do 2 here. Do I have to do 2? Not really. Don't forget the radar. Because I forgot the radar. Hey, it's okay. I'm sure that I can make it work somehow. I'm sure we can make it work somehow. I'm sure we can make it work somehow. It's okay, I'll just radiate here. Just radiate here, and what do you mean there is not enough? Of course there isn't enough power. Boo and hiss. That is just infuriating, man. I can switch this up. I can go here. Switch the 1x3 to 2 1x2s and radiate at the bottom. Yeah, no, that's going to work. Funnily enough, this is considered loose parts. Don't worry, we had some structural glue to this. Sure, it's going to be fine. It's like its eyes. Like, hello. Anyway, do I have a 1x4 maybe? I could do the 1x4 scaffold here actually. Yeah, it kind of looks a little bit nicer. And this seems like this is a continuous flow with these pieces here. Okay. I tried to go a bit like asymmetric with a bit of symmetry. You know, just a little bit of symmetry on top of it. Yeah, it's just fun enough. It's a weird little pod again, pod design, but it is what it is. Well, let's give it. I hope you enjoyed this build. I certainly did, even though it was a very weird one. I hope today is going to be really nice for you whenever or wherever you are on this beautiful globe of ours. This has been TSB, and I'm signing out. Bye.